Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Another smoky sunny day. You know, I had yesterday's sunrise in the computer, and also yesterday's when the walkers came through across the bridge, and I forgot to put it in. Sorry about that. Today's sunrise, not worth looking at. And I didn't see the walkers today. Now, I didn't spend a lot of time looking, but maybe 2 minutes. There's only so much time that I want to spend on the walkers and the sunrise. I'm wasting too much time as it is doing other stuff. And yeah, today what we're going to want to do is clean up the little parts. Now, yesterday in the afternoon or late afternoon, I did come back to the model table, and we are going to have a rollback. But it's going to be kind of different from any rollback we've had before. Now, some of you might be guessing what's going to happen. Okay. I think maybe what we should do is just roll back and get it over with. I'm almost embarrassed to be calling it a rollback, but hey, it is what it is. So let's roll back. This is getting a little bit messy. A little bit messy here. I just got back from my motorcycle ride about, well, I'm guessing, half an hour ago. And I think that's edible. I think that's actually crust. Little tidbits that taste really, really good. Okay, now this is the naan bread I was talking about. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, all right, so that's the rollback. That is the rollback. We've never had one exactly like that before, have we? Okay, well, I'm going to put the rest of this in the freezer, and I'm going to finish this one off. Now, I should really be keeping this separate, because it'll be so easily bent out of shape or maybe broken altogether. I think what I'm going to do though is remove clean up these parts. Pretty much every one of them has to have sprue removed. Oh, I got a comment from a viewer who was thinking that possibly this pipe work that we were doing, where we have to put the photo etch on the ends here, like one goes there, and I think another one goes right there. He thought they might be caps for speaking tubes, but I was looking at this thing this morning. I thought, yeah, maybe it is a speaking tube, but no. The reason I know it's not a speaking tube is because I don't know where it is, but somewhere on this tube, I think right on the end there, this blower goes. There would not be a blower on a speaking tube or a voice tube, but that was the thought. It could have been. I think what I should really be doing here, well, first of all, I should have this separate. So I'm going to find a little tin and put it in until we're ready to paint it. And what I should maybe be doing is just going ahead and getting these parts cleaned up. It won't take very long. I won't be doing it on camera because it'll take too much time. Now, speaking of time, another thing that I've got to stop doing is doing a whole lot of videoing without editing in between. I should go back to the way I used to do it way back in the Bismarck and Hood and Rodney days, and that would be I'd take a few shots, and then I'd run back to the computer room and edit it out, and the video would just keep getting longer and longer and longer. Because yesterday what happened was by the time I got through with the messing around making the pizza, I was almost panicking because it's become sort of a thing with me. I like to have my video come out at exactly 5 p.m. Winnipeg time. Now, it doesn't really matter, does it? And it wouldn't matter if it came out at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, or maybe even the next day, except that I have gotten myself into a rut. I've got to do something about that. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to push stop here and clean these parts up. I'm guessing altogether it should take me less than an hour. So we'll see you back here when all these little connections are off these things. All being well. Oh, Missy the dog is going to be coming by here pretty quick. I got to keep ready. It's almost Missy time. So, okay, later on I started to think about this morning's sunrise. And then I remembered, hey, wait a minute, the sunrise wasn't very spectacular, but there was something of interest that happened during the sunrise. I thought maybe you'd like to see that. Then I started feeling a little bit guilty about not making much of an effort to look for our walkers. I mean, they make the effort to come every single day. Least I can do is, look at them. Yeah, so, I rechecked, and I guess I missed them first time through. They came by this morning. I knew they probably did. I just didn't know when. Hello, Missy.
Oh.
Hello, Missy. How are you? How are you doing? Well, I got something for you. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Do my hands smell like plastic? Yeah. Let's go see Max. Let's go see Max. Yeah.
Hi, Missy. How did it go?
Oh, I didn't
realize if they keep her the whole day today, that'll be expensive.
Okay.
Hi.
These big tests, something to do with all the tests they're going to do.
Oh, they're going to test her every couple of hours to what her
Yes, so
blood
they said
sugar is like.
They said she has to eat something more. They can't. They have to get her to eat more.
So, and no word on what the bill is. It's just going to be a surprise. All day at the vet.
Yeah.
So Penny is staying at
He's
the vet.
I was wondering why you weren't carrying the cat in the house, and then I remembered.
Your hope spray.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. How was your night?
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Rainey says this is consistently very hot for the end of July. It must be global warming, eh?
I don't know. It could be. It is warm.
Oh, it's going to be 30 tomorrow, and then they're talking about maybe 31 and 32. That's running into August.
But, yeah. Well, I do remember hot weather like this before, so it's yeah. Okay, Missy. I think we've given you enough attention here. We've given you enough attention, haven't we?
Missy says there's no cutoff.
No cutoff? Keep it coming.
Keep it coming.
Yeah. So you like the taste of sprue sawdust on my fingers, do you? I've been trimming up little tiny itty bitty pieces.
And pizza from yesterday.
Oh yeah, that pizza, yeah.
Yum.
Missy the dog. Missy the dog. And poor Penny the cat, as you probably picked up on, has to stay at the animal hospital. Yeah. Now, I've got everything cleaned up here. I just finished everything except for this one little piece just before Missy came. And I was thinking that what I should do is slip the macro lens on and show you how I remove pieces of sprue off of something really delicate like this. Now this is the way I do it. There's probably a better way to do it. Somebody's probably going to come along and say, hey, I use my hobby knife, or, you know, but I want to show you the way I do it that I found works really good. But I pretty much got to slip the macro lens on here so that we can, you know, see what's happening. Maybe what I'll do is I'll clean up all this junk I've got all over the place, and then we'll do it. Okay. Now this system, it works really good for me when I have a really small round object. Now I'm noticing that I got a little bit of flashing. I've already removed a piece of sprue from right there, right where I'm touching right now. You can see there's sort of remnants of where it was. Maybe I could have done a little better. But let's just go ahead now and try and get this. If I keep it right over top of this little black mark that's on the green cloth, we should be more or less in focus here. Now what I do is, like, I could come with my cutter like this at an angle, or crossways to the pipe, but I find if I go parallel to the pipe, now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to close it up. I'm going to press the cutter down, squeeze the cutter up, and try and get as close to the pipe as I can with the blades running. Let's see if I can get something better to push with here. Okay, maybe the end of Chris's file here, because I'm trying to do this on camera. So I want to try and get that as close as I can, but near the tip of the cutter. Now, just press this in here. Okay, now when I squeeze that, it should come really close to the pipe. Okay. Now, I am not going to try and sand that, you know, this off here. We're not going to be able to see it. This is so small that I could probably use some CA thin to reduce that. But I want to be careful not to use too much, because just even a drop of CA thin could dissolve this entire thing here. Okay, let's do the other one now. Okay, maybe I can hold this one a little bit differently. See, I like to put some pressure this way with my, to try and hold it in tight, really tight. Oop, gotta be careful it doesn't move on me. Maybe we're just gonna have to do it the way it is here. Okay, now I don't think I can improve on that. These cutters are not as good as they were when they were brand new, but they're still really, really good. No, I just can't grab hold of it there. Anyway, that's the way I do it on something like this. Now, you know, when you see this pipe at arm's length, you are not going to see the fact that this should be really sanded. You know, I don't know who it was I was watching a few years ago. I think they were doing some pipe work on a Spitfire engine or something like that, you know, for a airplane kit, and they were doing some really delicate work there. Now, let's see if I can get this. I don't think oh, come on, quit wiggling on me. There. See if I can just grab hold of this. I gotta be careful. I don't cut the pipe right down the middle. You know what? I think I'm probably best off quitting while I'm ahead here. Okay, this is the last of the pieces that need trimming for this step. Now let's talk about painting. Okay, just moments ago, I finished up editing everything you've seen up until right now, and I think I can remember in the very last scene I said something to the effect of, we'll talk about the painting. Now, I'm guessing about half an hour ago when I was editing everything out that you have seen up until right now, I looked up at the clock and it was almost noon, and I realized that if I was going to get out before it gets really, really hot, I better get out. So I did. I went for my motorcycle ride. And nothing special, just out to Bird's Hill and around by Tim Hortons there. Anyway, it didn't matter. Can't remember the name of the street. I don't need to remember the name of it. I just have to know where it is. Okay. Yeah, but we're gonna have to talk about the painting later, because also I got a call, and something is going to be happening at 3:30 this afternoon that I want to attend. So I'm going to want to be taking a shower and getting myself presentable. And I'm going to call it quits for today's episode, folks. Thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.